Hello and hello, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to episode 71 of Look Back. Yeah, it's been a while since we did a Look Back actually. It's been, I don't know, how long has it been? About maybe a couple of months, I think. Goodness me, it's gone by very quickly anyway. But let's get some music going on in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me know if it is. Fingers crossed. I had a bit of, I wouldn't say, well, I don't know, it's meant to be royalty-free, copyright-free music and stuff I've been using the past couple of weeks, but it's been flagged up as having copyright problems or something like that. It's not been a problem as such. It's just said, you know, I don't know, the royalties will go to whoever for the advertisements and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I don't get too many views anyway on it, but nonetheless, it's a bit of an annoying one. So hopefully I've gone back to the old Nintendo music. Hopefully that'll be okay. Ironically enough, you'd think the Nintendo one would be the one that would be, having the most fuss, especially with Nintendo's very sort of anti, they're very strict basically is the gist of it. So anyway, we'll see. Hopefully it'll be alright anyway, but fingers crossed it'll be okay. I didn't want to overcomplicate it basically. I thought I could listen to all this, the music from, I don't know, YouTube's audio library and stuff like that, but it was all a bit all over the place, to be honest with you. So there we go. The quality wasn't there, and this, that, and the other. So anyway, I thought I'd keep it simple. It's not that big of a thing anyway, is it? You know what I mean? Hello, Alan. Hello. Hope you're doing okay, Alan. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Any new chocolate antics at your end, Alan? How's things going? Hope you're doing alright, Alan. Good to see you, by the way. Yeah. So back at oh, it feels a bit weird, doesn't it? I feel like I should be doing like a Halloween special. We did it last week. One of those, isn't it? You know. And Scotty as well. Good to see you, Scotty. How are you doing today? Not out and about today, Scotty. Usually you're, I don't know, somewhere. Halfway up Mount, I don't know, well, no, I was going to say Mount Everest then. I think that's probably an exaggeration. But we're usually out and about anyway. Hope you're doing alright. So let's look back. We've not done it for a while. Basically, where I look back at what I reviewed 1 year ago and 5 years ago, see whether I still agree or not with what I did. Let's see if we get the old graphics up and running. Let's see. Hopefully they'll... Usually that's the most challenging thing to look back, isn't it? Just having the graphics, but hopefully okay. There we go. Half of it's right. We'll talk about the member review I did a year ago. First of all, let's just let's get the old graphics on. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. I think we're doing alright. It's coming out okay, isn't it? Coming out alright. Let's see. Member one as well. What did we do for the members? We'll find the video, or the picture even, not the video. Here we go, there we are, yes! So what was it? The Seabrook Sour Cream and Chipotle Flavoured Loaded Nacho Chips. Goodness me, a bit of a mouthful there. I'm always the one, I guess. But yeah, I did that 1 year ago. Member exclusive. So you remember Bonds Level or above, you can view that. Yeah, it's a special perk, so why not go have a look at it if you've not seen it already. It's been a year ago. Some of the interesting ones that we can't believe are a year ago already, it must be said. A bit of a strange one, it's just gone so very quickly. We'll do 5 years back first. I think we'll always do 5 years, then we'll do 1 year ago. Do it in reverse order as such. Get the old graphics in, and let's see. Let's find the ones as well. We do 5, yeah, there we go. And hopefully another one somewhere. Okay, it's got the 2021 there. I need the other one now. It says 2025. I don't know if I can find that one. It's somewhere. There we go. There we are. Look at that. Found it. Not this weekend. Been unwell this week. Oh, apologies to that, Scotty. Yeah, a bit of a shame. Yeah, well, perhaps you deserve a bit of a break. You've been all over the place recently, so maybe it's a bit nice to have a bit of a rest. But yeah, what are you doing with your time off then? With your rest, just taking it easy. But yeah, hopefully you have a relaxing weekend either way. I spotted the cover. Oh, good to see you, by the way. I spotted the cover box ox heroes. Versus a continuation of box. Well, maybe it's a box ox. Today in Tesco, the flake instead of the eclair. The crisp heroes in the seasonal aisle still had the eclair. I say it's one of those where it might take some time to filter through. Maybe that's why they've done them in the cardboard box, maybe in a way to suit them so people can spot the music. But they're flake instead of the eclair. It's just a shame. I think we said this last week, didn't we? That the flake is quite similar to the twirl, But nonetheless, I'm happy that it's in there as opposed to the eclairs, because they were just terrible eclairs, weren't they? Really were. I picked up a Milk Bubbly White Bar in their important chocolate selection and 2 Evadel Intense Chocolate Cream Bars. 1 milk choc and 1 dark choc. Seems to have dark choc cream inside. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Dark choc cream inside. That sounds quite nice. Intense Chocolate Cream Bars. I don't think I've seen those, Have to keep an eye out for them. I do like Vidal chocolate. It's very nice, very quirky. Yes. Yeah, I thought it might be imported, yeah. I thought I'll leave it this time rather than assume, but yes, yeah. Imported chocolate selection, or section. Yes, I see. Interesting. Well, that was in Tesco as well. I don't think they have an imported one, my Tesco, I don't think. Yeah, just chilling. I might head out to the shops later. Yeah, I probably need to get some chocolate. I need to get some Pepsi Max. I've got the gingerbread Pepsi Max here. Basically trying to drink it. It's not terrible or anything, but it's not my cup of tea. It's, I prefer just to have a refreshing drink. I don't want it flavoured like, gingerbread really, but it's quite sort of strong. I say there's lovely big square tissues and roses this year will fit nicely in my collection, yeah. Well, I guess are they cardboard basically, or the square ones now? Maybe roses have changed as well. But yeah, I need to look after. I might go to Tesco in a bit. I might just have a peruse. I need to go to the shop. I need to get some things in. I haven't done any reviews today, by the way. I'm halfway through the Toblerone selection review. The Toblerone, what's it called? What are they called? The Diamond Truffles, I think they're called. So I'm trying to do that. I thought maybe I'll just, rather than just do the reviews every week, maybe I'll try and get more done. Actually, publish. I need to do the November, October updates as well. So yeah, a few things to do. Goodness me, it's just time. That's the problem. Time. It's just a difficult one time. All right. So what did we review 5 years back? Let's have a look. Let's have a see. What did we get? So we got this. Snickers. Snickers. Creamy maple almond butter squares. It was. Yeah. So interesting. I think this might be. I think this. Yeah, 4 squares. I think it was in this bar itself. Now what did I give these ones? I gave these actually relatively low. Yes, 2.5 out of 5 games. But they're very mapley. That sort of woody, varnished smell and taste. But it wasn't really for me. That I'm not really a big fan of that sort of thing. Yeah, forgot about these Snickers. Yeah, it's been quite some time ago, isn't it now? I think I've saw them recently. I think the cream ones. I don't think the almond butter ones, but I saw another one recently. I think it might have been in Tesco or something. Just in there, sort of like the little sweet section. I think I saw them, the creamy ones. So I don't think the maple ones. But yeah, the interesting ones, these ones. Before, very mapley, but there's no real almondy taste either. It's got almond butter in there. They had some chopped almonds and things, and it was almond butter, but it didn't really taste almondy, to be honest with you. And the consistency wasn't typical of Snickers either. It was kind of like it was very creamy. I don't think there was any caramel in there. I don't think. It was very strange. It wasn't really Snickers at all, to be honest with you. So, don't know. I think for me, yeah, 2.5. I think they were interesting. They were quirky, interesting, something a bit different. I think probably 2.5 out of 5 is probably about right. I don't think I can really. Yeah, I think I'll give them about the same there. I think. Give them the same, I reckon there. I also put up the Toast Chocolate Orange Dark and the Toffee Crunch in Tesco. Haven't had either for ages. Oh yes, I saw. Yeah, Tesco have got all the chocolate oranges that are available at the moment, haven't they? Which is quite nice. I must say, it looks a lovely selection. I've been tempted to get them all again and review them all, but I thought I can't do it. I've got so many things to review that I've not reviewed. I can't be reviewing things I've already reviewed. Although it might be a good idea to do that, maybe popular stuff. But yeah, I like that. I like the look of that selection. It's just a shame there's no white chocolate one, isn't it, Andrew? It's just a shame. Happy November. Good to see you, Jow. Good to see you. Yes, great to see you. And pretty much, well, goodness me. Yeah, pretty much on time, Jow. Not too bad at all. Good to see you, Jow. Good to see you. I guess the clock's going back and it'll definitely help you out. So yeah, good to see you, Jow. How's things going for you, Jow, today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, goodness me. Glad to yeah, November already. Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. I can't believe it's November. I mean, it's just madness, isn't it? Hope you guys are okay. Yeah, we're not doing too bad, Jow. How are you doing? Today? Everything going well where you are? Yeah, I think, yeah, basically very, very wintry now. It's getting very dark now. The clocks have gone back, as you know, and very wintry, very dark, very rainy, very grey. All this, that and the other. They need to bring back the Terry's white chocolate orange. Yes, they could do a mint version and call it candy cane flavour or something. Maybe put some red mint candy piece into the segment. I mean, I can believe that they would do that, because they are seeming to pushing the boat out, but aren't at the moment. So, but yeah, they just seem to abandon the white chocolate completely. So it's a real shame, if they hadn't, I feel like if they'd kept with the white chocolate, they would have been doing some quite interesting things. You get mini candies, well, I didn't go out to the bar myself. In the UK, Joe, it's more of a sort of like young children's thing. In the US, it's more like I don't know, anyone does it. I guess you have Halloween parties and things, but basically no. I gave out a few candies, but I had to go to the. I went to the gym a bit later than normal, so I was there from like 7 till 9 or something like that, if not a bit longer, really, 7:30 to 9:30 or something stupid. So I was a bit yeah, I probably missed a lot of the kids basically. But there we go. Yeah, Halloween's not a thing where you are, is it, Joe? I don't believe. Give it a few weeks and Easter eggs will be appearing on the show. This is it. Well, the record was I think it was just in the week between Christmas and New Year, wasn't it, previously? So we'll see if they come out earlier than that. I have to go out tonight due to social obligations. I've already been out all day. I'm not feeling very inviting out, but we need to persevere. See, well, not too bad. Where is it? Is it a Halloween party, Andrew? Terry's obviously still making white chocolate orange for the random white Easter egg and mini eggs. Yeah, I've still got my Easter egg, the white chocolate one. Yeah, but unless they had sort of, I don't know, it's an odd one, isn't it? I wonder why. There must be some reason why they've done that. I reckon it was just, I don't know, maybe they'd already made them well in advance or something. You think they should keep the clock? I've read some places in Europe are in favour. I like it going back, actually, Joe. I like the quirkiness of it. I like the way things change quite radically. I think in the UK it'll be difficult because I think in Scotland, I mean, possibly Alan might be attest to this, and Scotty maybe. I think further north you go, the darker it is for longer. So if the clocks didn't go back, I believe it'd be very dark for a very long time in the morning. You're talking like 9 o'clock, so especially if you go all the way up to into the Shetland Islands, you know, I think it'd be quite difficult. Yeah, but maybe Alan Scotty can comment further on that. Easter eggs will literally be out next month. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. I've not seen any Yule logs though. That's the thing I'm looking forward to at the moment. I've not seen any Yule logs though. Has anyone seen any Yule log action going on? Skywalker, hello and good evening. That's a good point. I can give some memberships as well, by the way, today, everyone. So some support level memberships will be gifted, so you get basically early access to videos and an exclusive every month. Exclusive review. Yes, in the depths of winter, it's dark by 4 and dark as. Well, I assume that's dark, and dark until nearly 9 AM. Yeah, this is it. So I think it's quite bad, isn't it? It was still dark at 8 AM the other day. Yeah, in Aberdeen. Yeah, so it's pretty dark, isn't that? And that's, you know, so that's why in the UK it's quite important, I think, to change the times, because it's just ridiculous, I think, and it does affect quite, you know, it's just, it does affect things, doesn't it, on a general level as well. But obviously, just for general purpose things, I think there are certain jobs and things that can be susceptible to having it being dark for so long. I noticed when I go to South England, the mornings are lighter. Yeah, it's the flip side. In the winter, in the summer, it's beautiful, isn't it? It gets dark, it gets light so quite early and things. But obviously, at night in the winter time, yeah, as you say, getting dark at still being dark at 8-9 o'clock in the morning. And imagine if you're in the Shetland Islands as well, it's probably even worse. 4 to 9, amazing. Is that the light? Yeah, yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely. Yeah. I do like it when it gets nice and light. It's really nice. So that's the contrast, isn't it, as well? I like that contrast, I really do. Right, so yes, what else do I review? Yes, it's a lot. Just to clear the old scores. Let's have a see. Let's have a look. Yeah, I do like. I'll say I do like the differences. I think in some places in Europe it's probably not quite as extreme, but it doesn't have much of a purpose. But in the UK, I think it definitely is good. Speaking of Scotland, got Mackey's. Yes, review this. Yes, 5 years ago. Mackey's of Scotland's dark chocolate is Scottish mint. And unfortunately though, Scottish among you, I didn't give it a great rating actually. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 this one. Basically it was too dry, it's very dry. I can't remember what the percentage cocoa solids were in it, but it was very dry and there wasn't enough mint piece in it. It was dark chocolate. This is the newer version of the bar. It was in the wrapper. The one I had was a bit older looking than this one. Yeah, but I thought it was just a bit too dry really. In the summer, the sun sets just after 10 PM. I know it's great that, isn't it? It's lovely. It's lovely, and then it's like dark, light at 3-4 o'clock like you said in the morning. Trick-or-treaters seem to be very young kids with their parents these days. Yeah, and I believe the etiquette now is if you've not got a Halloween decoration outside your house, they don't really call it your house. So that's I mean, when I was younger, it was a free-for-all. You just go everywhere. But I think that's the thing these days. Although, I don't have any pumpkins or whatever outside my house, but people are still knocking. So people go to work when it's dark, come back when it's dark. But it's actually during the day. Yeah, it's this is it. Basically, that's it. Yeah, you get up, it's dark. You come back, it's dark. No, you're definitely right there, Joe. It's basically like that. Yeah. I remember when I was at university, just being dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, even in Manchester, so I'm not as far north as Scotland. 4 or 5 o'clock coming out of my lectures and things. Yeah, I mean it's what time is it now? It's 4 o'clock. It's quite light at the moment, but it will obviously later this month. New cosmic berry flavour vintage Jaffa cakes right now apparently. Not sure what's cosmic about. Yeah, I've heard about these. Yeah, Egg was saying in Discord. These are out. Yeah, so they don't normally have these funny names, do they? It's usually like pineapple or cherry. I mean, you did have the hot honey one, but that's just what it is. But yeah, cosmic berry. I don't know. Interesting. Not sure what that will be about at all. Interesting though. Definitely looking out for that one. Should be good. Although, will they be as good as the orange ones? Probably not. It's always the problem, isn't it, with these? Always the problem. Yeah. But anyway, these Mackey's ones, I think, do you have the Mackey's one, Scotty? I remember you being a fan of these ones, but I'm not sure about the dark chocolate one. I think for me, it was just a bit too dark, so I'm going to give it the same again. A bit too dry, rather. It's just too dry. Not down. Same. There we go. Yes. Just a bit of a dry one, really. That was the problem with it. Just far too, I don't mind dark chocolate, but when it's a bit too dry, it is quite difficult, really, to get through. And the mint pieces wasn't enough of them, I want an Australian one. Dairy milk with Morrow. Yes, with a taste of Morrow. Something like that it says here. Where is it now? Dairy milk with Morrow. I think it says packed with Morrow. So Morrow is kind of like Boost, basically. I think it's in Ireland as well. Maybe in Australia. Well, Australia, of course. No, I gave this one. What did I give this one? I find it. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. This one, a bit higher. This one. The clocks went back last weekend and made the mornings a little lighter. But we'll get dark again. Yeah, one thing I always do, my bedside clock. All the other clocks change automatically. My bedside clock doesn't, and I keep it 1 hour. I don't move it back basically. And I really like it, even though I know it's not changed. And the amount of times you look at your clock and it'll tell you, you know, it's say, you know, I don't know, 7 o'clock when it's actually 6, and you think, oh, I've got to get up, but then you realise you've got an extra hour in bed, and it works so well, even though I know it's there. It's just, yeah, I don't know, it really works, and I love having that like that. I just think, oh, I've got an extra hour, or it's not quite that late. Even if you know it, as I say, it's just really nice. So yeah, I do quite enjoy that. It's probably a quirky thing that I do. I don't know if anyone else would do that, but I do. Not tried the Mackey's Choc in a while. Mackey's all about the ice cream to me. Yeah, for me, I think the first thing I saw about it was probably maybe the crisps, maybe the chocolate. I'm not sure. I only remember you and Andrew saying about the ice cream. I've never heard of it before that. The Moro is Cadbury's Mars bar. Is it really? I thought it was basically Boost. I thought it was kind of like a Boost bar. Basically, you know, I don't know. Maybe it is then. I don't think I've ever had an actual Moro bar, so I don't know. Although I do think I had like a miniature one. Anyway, well, maybe it's Mars then, as Scotty's mentions. Yeah, so there we go. So 3.5 out of 5. I think I gave it. I think I was probably about. What did I say about it? Well, the pieces are too small compared to the size of the square, so basically you can't really get much of the Moro in there, is what I thought. And Cadbury Dairy Milk isn't as good in Australia as it is in the UK. So it probably it's another one's probably the same. You know, 3.5 out of 5. Maybe I think probably lower, close to a 3 than a 4. That's for sure. That one. There we go. Yeah. Sunset after 10 p.m. Wow, and the sunrise. Yes, it is quite. Yeah, basically. Yeah. The sunrise is about 4:25 a.m. Yes, this is, but it's still actually quite light around 3 o'clock, half 3, isn't it, Scotty? You know, it still gets quite light at that time. Hello, Luke. It's good to see you, Luke. It's been a while. My Pepsi diet. Date out due 3rd January. Very happy. I say Diet Pepsi. Yes, I can't quite gather that. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm happy. I'm not sure, Luke. Maybe I am. Yes. Oh dear. 3rd of January 2026. I'm not sure. What is that? Some Diet Pepsi. Some new diet. I'm not sure what that is, Luke. What is it? What kind of Diet Pepsi is that? You're always so enthusiastic for chocolate, Rob. What would you say your all-time favourite chocolate bar was? Well, I did do an all-time favourite one. It was a few years back now. We'll have to update it really, won't I think. I try and do the ones every year about the top 20 chocks of each year. Maybe one day I'll put them all together and do like best of. I was thinking of doing that really. Yeah, maybe I will do that. But ones I don't know. It's hard to say off the top of my head really. It depends what mood you're in, of course, what you're after. But there are quite a lot of nice ones. The one I did really like for a long time was a really obscure one. It's Phasers or Fatzers, Finnish company. They did like a white chocolate and raspberry sort of Copenhagen travel edition bar, which had sort of like these. It's not like they were labelled as licorice, but they weren't licorice. They were probably, but they didn't taste like licorice. Had pieces in there, they're quite sort of nice and crunchy in there. Really nice pot. I really liked that one for a long time. Yeah, I really did enjoy that. I've really always enjoyed, once those sort of layers Easter eggs I had last year were really nice. A lot of Easter egg products were quite nice. There was those Aldi ones that had multiple layers in, quite nice as well. So I think M&S did one. Yeah, so but just general chocolate bars. I do like Galaxy. I think it's quite nice. Galaxy Ripple, lovely. Yeah, I've always quite liked that. Those sort of crunchy rocks, sort of in a bag products that's done as well. They're very nice. Quite a lot out there really, yeah, it's interesting. I'll have to have a think about that to say for sure. It's one as it would take time, I think, to know for certain. But there's certain things, and Flake of course has its place as well, really nice. Always like Timeouts, Kit Kat Chunky Peanut Butter, always lovely. That double shot crunch one was lovely as well. Yeah. How about you? What's everyone's favourite chocolate bar? What do you think? What's your favourite? What's yours, Skywalker? Try to imagine how much Europeans praise the summer in times without electricity. Yes, this is. I know. Imagine that. Yes, it's hard to. Yeah, it's hard to sort of fathom, isn't it, how it would be without that, isn't it? It really is. Imagine just, not having. I think you have fire and things, wouldn't you? It would be really very different. Spain is the best country in winter Europe for a later sunset around 6 p.m. Yeah, see, interesting. They should be on the same time zone as us, shouldn't they? Spain, basically, like Portugal is. Well, I won't say. Well, I've heard that it's because basically, in the past, because of various political reasons going on, basically around the 1930s and 40s. Like you were working about what those were. They put themselves in sync with Germany, basically, and that's the gist of why they're still there now, and they've not changed it back because it's just been the way it is. But it should be on the same time as the UK, I believe. Yes, what about you, Skywalker? What's your favourite Skywalker? Do you have any favourites? Maybe not as bothered, you know. Some people who do watch the channel aren't as bigger fans of chocolate, even though they like the channel, so it's an interesting one. So don't worry if that's yourself. Yeah. How's the reaction then arrived? Well, this is it. I had some people in my workplace, some offices like we had in India basically, and they came over and they found it very difficult to sleep because it was so light, you know, in the summertime. They came in the summertime, obviously. It was so light to them, you know. They found it quite difficult to sleep and things. Yeah. The Topic bar is my favourite. See, Topic, yeah, is that... Well, it's basically not around anymore, is it, the Topic? Is that right? I'm sure it's the Topic that's gone. I'm thinking, yeah, the red one, isn't it? Basically, the it's kind of like a Snickers, isn't it? But with hazelnuts, pretty much. You know, maybe it's a bit slightly different. I don't mean to be saying, you know, making it sound worse than it is, whatever. It's not. But yeah, Topic did come out a while. I remember a few years back I had one. I'm sure I reviewed one. The Twix, the Twix. Goodness me, I do like a Twix. I do have a place for a Twix actually. I like them. I was having them a few years back. I just was having quite in the Snickers as well. Sometimes I always have a place for those. I'm gonna do a Twix special soon. Actually, Skywalker. I've got 3 of them. I've got the regular Twix, salted caramel, and the white chocolate one. I'm gonna do those reviews soon as well. Alright, so the Moro bar. So I said it was the same basically. I think I've put the there's the same symbol there. How about that? There we go. Alright, let's have a look. Let's move on to the next one. What have we got next? Sometimes some of these chocolate products have disappeared, you know, you don't think about it really, but there we are. What's the next one? You look at this Ben & Jerry's Chip Happens. There we go. I don't normally review ice cream on the channel, but this one I've sort of made an exception. It was a very strange limited edition one. Basically, crisp flavoured ice cream is the gist of it. I don't think you quite see there, but it had like this limited edition one. And what did I give it? You know, I gave it, believe it or not, I'd say it had like ready salted flavour pieces, well, sort of cake pieces in there. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. I really like this one actually, you know, I really like this Chip Happens. As I say, I don't normally review cake ice cream products not for non-members, but I did in this case. I thought it was very good because it replicates the taste of ready salted crisps in cake form pretty well. It tasted like them because it had like also like crunchy chocolate chips in there as well to give you the feeling of the crunch of crisps as well. I thought it was really nice. I just thought it was really nice. I say ready salted, I don't know. You know, it's a bit of a quirky one to having ice cream, and it was pretty much ready salted from what I remember. But I thought, you know, it's what it's about really. It's what it's trying to achieve, you know. And I thought it worked really well. And yeah, I was happy with this one. I really liked it. And so I say, if you don't like ready salted flavouring anywhere near your ice cream, but it just worked for me. I don't know. It was like cakey pieces as well. I don't know, it's almost like, probably not too dissimilar than like a true salted caramel. And you know what, because it works so well, it's a typical limited edition one, you might have it once and not have it again. Maybe I was like that, I don't know. But you know what, I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. I reckon that was a really good attempt at making a crisp flavoured ice cream. And I think it worked really well. It was very quirky, very interesting. And I completely forgot all about it. I'm really glad to see this one. I hope they probably never come back. But you know, yeah. Topics vanished a few years back. I never chose them instead of Mars bars or Snickers, but unfortunately I think a lot of people were the same, so it just disappeared. It used to be in celebrations as well, didn't it? Yeah. I think it's it's like this. Some of these products are just quite, you know. It was like with Fuse, wasn't it, as well? Cadbury Fuse was a big one at one point, but it just disappeared. I guess Time Out's also. I don't know what's going on with some of these. I don't know. Yeah, interesting, but yeah, strange it disappeared really. That Topic did. I believe they were, as you say, maybe just a lot of people were just complacent about it. I didn't have it all the time, you know. The Nuts Bar in Europe is very similar to the Topic. I think I've first seen that one, the Nuts Bar, I think I've seen that anyway. I think I have, maybe not, I'm not sure. There's one, no, I think of the vegan Vego bar, whatever it's called, that's what I'm thinking of. I thought places like Greece and Southern Italy would be lighter than Spain. Yes, I don't know. I mean, it might be just to do with the timing. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure really. You would have thought so. Maybe. Well, I guess they are further south, aren't they? Are they further south? Yeah, they are further south. Well, maybe they are. Well, roughly. I don't know if they're further south actually, because it does tilt a bit, doesn't it? I assume they're further south anyway. I'm pretty sure they're further south, aren't they? But especially Greece. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe so it makes a difference because of the clocks. If Spain are on UK time, well, they're not on UK time, are they? But yeah, yeah. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure what the time is. The differences like there, but they are a couple hours behind, aren't they? My sister hates chocolate. I can't believe we're related. I say, goodness me, I don't know how you could hate chocolate. That's an unusual one, isn't it, for people to hate chocolate? I mean, what's to hate about it? I mean, you might not love it, you know, but goodness me. Ben & Jerry's always been the best brand for chocolate ice cream. I loved fish food when it was. Has fish food been phased out? Is fish food gone? thought that was one of the most popular ones. Has fish food really gone, Skywalker? I can't believe that if it has. I thought that was one of the main ones, fish food. It was named after the band Fish, wasn't it? The other, I got quite into them quite a few years back. Not a long time ago now, actually, but Billy Breeze was one of their big songs with it. Quite nice, yeah. But there we go. Right, so I'll tell you what, we'll gift some memberships away. I'll just change the graphics, and you've got a few seconds to opt in. You need to click on the join button, which is somewhere down here. It'll say join somewhere, and you click on the options. Click on three dots or the burger menu, click on options, membership gifting. You have to opt in to toggle bar. So basically, if you toggle in, if you're in there, then you'll be able to get it up. So there we go. So let's have a look. 1 year ago. Let's change the other year. There we go. Oh, don't look at that bit. That was quite seamless this time. All right, so let's see if we can gift some memberships. Yes, let's have a look. Right. Okay, so I've got 10 gifted memberships for this month. So good luck, everyone. Good luck. I'm going to do 5 now. 5 for free, 2 and 1. Let's go. Let's see who's winning. We'll be the same usual suspects. He often is, but let's see. All right, let's have a look. Let's see who's going. Smithy. Yes, Smithy. Tricky Fred. Tricky Fred. Deanly Dean's back in. Say 2. Well done, Say 2. And Andy said it's Andy again. Probably at the gym right as we say this, but there we go. Good to see you, Andy. Good to see you. Yes, so Smithy. Deanly Dean's had one before. Andy's had it. Say 2 and Tricky Fred. Tricky Fred. Goodness me. Right, well, congratulations all of you. Congratulations. So basically you'll get so when I publish a video, usually goes to members only for 3 days, and then after that, then it goes to the wider subscribers and people. So yeah, so that's a good thing. And usually I give an exclusive video of a month as well, review. So there we go. Right, Ben and Joe's Fish Food is currently available online and Waitrose websites. I haven't had it in ages. I still thought it was. Maybe it's still around. Thought it was gone. Yeah, I must admit. Well, sometimes it might be Skywalker. That sometimes some supermarkets just stop stocking certain things because I don't know whether it's because it's off. Well, it seems to be because sometimes some supermarkets sign like exclusivity deals with different suppliers and things. So you'll notice that in some supermarkets, some flavours won't be available and you have to go to another one. So it could be that. It could be that it's all of a sudden, wherever you go to normally, it's just stopped selling it. But every other supermarket still sells it. So because you just assume that your supermarket would sell it still. So it could be that. That could be what it is. So maybe try another supermarket. But yeah, I feel like there'd be a massive uproar if they stopped selling fish food. I'm sure we'd hear about it because I'm sure that's one of their bigger flavours. I'm sure it is. I could be wrong, of course, but a lot of people like that flavour. So yeah, don't know. Interesting. Tesco had Haagen-Dazs cookies and cream juice to $3.15 today. Had to get a tub, yeah, good. I mean, I've literally got a freezer full of ice cream. I'm not exaggerating. It's literally full of ice cream. I have got about 3 or 4 other things in there, but I can't fit any more in. I just can't review it though because it's so calorific and it takes up so much time. And you can't really save because once it's all melted and things, I guess I could put it back in the freezer, I don't know, but yeah. So I've got so much to review ice cream wise. I was thinking maybe I'll do one today just to try and free up some space. Because I just literally haven't got anything other than ice cream in my freezer because I kept getting them. Madness. Yeah, madness. Maybe I will have to do one. Maybe. It's crazy, really. You've got to think, how much it's all costing there over time, of course. Right, can you believe this was a year back? Can you believe this? Let's have a look, see if I can get it. Terry's chocolate milk, the Terry's chocolate ball. Basically, can you believe this was a year ago? I reviewed this. Been out for a year. I can't believe that. Can you? I cannot believe that's been a year. I must have got that wrong. I don't think I did do though. But 1 year. I just cannot believe that. That really seems. It seems like it was this year. I cannot believe that was 1 year ago. I'm to the point where I'm thinking I've got that wrong now, but I'm sure it was a year ago. Let's just have a just double check this. It just feels like it was. It doesn't feel like it was a year ago. That it really doesn't. Let's have a look. Terry. Let's have a look. See where Terry's chocolate ball is. Yeah, it was more than a year ago. August, end of August, 2024. That's how long ago it was. Can you believe it? I cannot believe that it's been that long since I got. That's such a long time, isn't it? It feels literally like it only came out about 2 or 3 or 4 months ago. I can't believe it was that long ago. So yeah. So anyway, what did I give this one? Terry's chocolate milk. Well, basically, I gave it a 3 out of 5. Is the gist of it. I just thought it was very, very mundane. Well, it was not bad, but obviously Terry's just without Terry's chocolate orange is definitely a big thing. So it's the quirk they have. You know, they've done other things like that, but just have a ball of regular chocolate was a very strange one. I thought very strange. I can't believe it's last year. I know it's gone so quick. I know it really has gone so quick. Yeah, really has. Yes. Do you work out much, Rob? Yes, you're a lot of chocolate stash. I do certainly do. I try to go to the gym 4 times a week if I can, basically, yes. You know, try and keep healthy, I guess. I'm eating too much at the moment. I've been eating too much this week and maybe past couple of months. I need to cut down, really. But yeah, so I try to make sure I go to the gym and things. But even going to the gym, you still need to eat healthily. You can't, it's not a substitute for you know, really. I mean, you know, yeah, so I've noticed I've been putting a bit of weight on. I need to stop. Very hard, especially when you've got all this choc around. Yeah. But there we go. Yes. But I try to do a bit of gym work. But yeah, you still need to try and keep on top of the food, really. You know, you can't just rely on the gym, unfortunately. Oh, it was last year though, definitely. I know, yeah, it's just, well, yeah, to me it feels like it was only a couple of months back. It really doesn't feel long at all. It really is strange, you know. Can't believe it's gone so quick. Really can't. But anyway, Terry's chocolate, nothing wrong with it, but it was just a basic average milk chocolate. There was nothing too dramatically special about it. So to be honest with you, I think a 3 out of 5 is about the same, really. I don't think it's, yeah, I think a 3 out of 5 is about right. It was just milk chocolate, you know. It wasn't a great milk chocolate, it wasn't a bad milk chocolate, it was just quite nice. But I think, I don't really know what the point of this one was, really. Well, I don't know, I kind of do and I don't. I do get it, but if you're going to do sort of, I don't know, I don't know who wanted this. I don't know who wants Terry's chocolate with the orange in it or anything like that, you know. So I don't know who wants it. Don't know if anyone was particularly buying it. I feel like if they did a bar version of it, that would work better. But as I say, I don't know. Back in the days when Terry's of York, when Terry's was Terry's of York and a more high-end chocolate company, the quality of milk chocolate would have been higher and the segments would have been thicker. Yeah, if it was a good quality thing or had something about it, you know, yeah. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if there's any demand for this, and I don't believe there ever. Was there ever any demand for it? I really just don't know. I don't get it. It's a very strange product, that one. I don't know what the point of it was. I don't know why they thought they should do that. Maybe it's easy for them. Maybe it just doesn't lose them any money. I don't know, but it seemed very strange, very odd. Yes, we also had yeah. So also another Terry's one. Terry's yes, mint minis as well. Do you enjoy cereals like Cocoa Pops? You're more oats and wheat? I do love cereal, yes, but I don't tend to eat it because I can just eat too much of it. You know, yeah, it's just so nice. Yeah, so I don't tend to have it really deep. Well, I have like I think I've shredded wheat bite size now, just because it's something and it's not too unhealthy. And this is it, you know. But yeah, so I don't. But I do like cereal. I do like it a lot, but I don't tend to buy it anymore. I used to buy loads of it. I remember I think Cocoa Pops, Cocoa Rocks was one I used to really love. I'd have that loads. I think I had it so much my teeth started to hurt a bit as well. I had to kind of stop eating it after a while. Oh, yes. It's easy to stash chocolates. Yeah. See what is that? See, I mean, you have to buy for. So you asking if it's easy to stash them? Joe, or you mean it is easy to stash them? Yeah. Either way, I think. Well, you know. Yeah. Honestly. Yeah, well, for me, I have a you know I have loads in the backlog to review, Joe. That's the thing. So that's why I have loads of them around. Just have tons of them all over the place, basically. So yeah. So it can be difficult. I try to avoid eating them, and I do a relatively good job before I review them. But it is difficult at times. It must be said. But yeah, these mint minis. Ooh, hang on. That's the wrong. What's that? Let's have a look. Not too far up. There we go. 4 out of 5 I gave these. Thought, what did I think here? Let's see, what did I think? I thought they had nice mint flavour, and the segments are a good thickness as well. They have the proper, you know, the segments have not got any lip on them. They're sort of, you know, they are quite small though. I thought their crunch is quite nice. It was quite small. The bag was half empty as well. The usual problems with these kind of things. Overall, I thought these were pretty nice. These ones. I thought mint does work with Terry's chocolate. I thought it did as well. You know, one of those really. So I was quite happy with these ones. Yeah, I like cereals too, yes. Yeah, I think cereals can be quite nice, really. Do you have them with milk, Joe? Yes, you must do, mustn't you? But I know milk's not as big of a thing, I think, in South America, is it? I don't know. Maybe it is, I don't know. Yeah, no, I considered cereal before. I think countries don't generally have milk, but yeah, it's interesting. remember reading years ago that Terry's used to. Let's have a look. Years ago that Terry's used to be seen as posher and better quality in Cadbury's or Rowntrees or Fries. When it's taken over by Kraft in the 90s, they reduced the quality and variety. Yeah, I think to save money, that's an easy way of doing it, isn't it? Basically, it's like Penguins last week and Club, the way they no longer can be classified as milk chocolate. It's the easiest way to save money, isn't it? Basically, just to reduce the quality but keep the quantity the same. Cocoa Rocks are beyond lovely. I'm glad they stopped making them. I'm sure they don't make them anymore. Was that another version? Yes. They have stopped making those. They do some other things, but yeah, they've stopped making them now. Yeah, so they were quite nice, those, though, weren't they? Yes, but you're glad they stopped making them, right? How can you be glad? Because you're eating too much of them. Well, that was my problem, I think. But yeah, they have stopped making those. Yeah, I've not seen them for a while. It's still good, and Karen Bar have done a better job of the brand than Kraft Mondelez, but still they don't have the variety they used to. Yeah, basically they're doing a good job of it. Actually, I must say they definitely could be worse. But yeah, I don't know. It's like you said, they do some. I don't know. They've done the good job, but you feel like they're just not quite as varied as you perhaps like them to be. Some strange, quirky decisions, like I say, getting rid of the white chocolate one and things. Yeah, an interesting one. Yeah. But yeah, I think these mint ones, I think to be honest with you, still probably the same. I think the Terry's mint products, they did a mint chocolate balls, one mint chocolate orange, I guess you'd say, orange shaped. Well, basically it was just a Terry's chocolate orange but mint instead. I think 4 out of 5 is probably about right on these ones as well. They were pretty good, the mint ones, they were pretty good, I must say. Pretty nice indeed, I quite enjoyed those. Yeah, Terry's used to do so many fancy chocolate boxes with drawers and ribbons and all sorts of different layers. Even all gold is gone now. Yeah, they did, didn't they? They used to do like quite interesting, quirky chocolate selections. Yeah, but you just don't see them anymore, do you? They must have just got rid of all those now. I guess maybe when Karen Bear took over, they got rid of all them because it wasn't that long ago that all gold was around, was it? I think. What was the other one? Was Terry's Black Magic? Was that Terry's as well? When it's easy to have a lot of chocolates at home. Yes. Yeah, it can be, basically. Well, especially for me on this channel, I've got so much, honestly. Just ridiculous, got it all over the place, But yeah, it's easy to keep a stash for rainy days, for sure. I bought some orange clubs today with a milk chocolate flavoured coating. I'm going to see if I can tell a difference in quality. I've reviewed I'm going to publish it soon, the white chocolate digestives with and without white chocolate. I'm going to publish that soon, so yeah, let you know my verdict on that. Yes, even if you don't make videos. Well, true enough, Joe. True enough. Yeah, true enough. I do kind of wish sometimes that I didn't have all this chocolate around for temptations. Honestly. Before the cereal sugar ban, danger was a cereal sugar ban was. I know Sugar Puffs. They had to change the names, didn't they? I think they're called honey. They're not called Sugar Puffs anymore. They're called like honey fluffs or something like that. I don't know what they're called. I'm not sure what they're called, but yeah, Sugar Puffs have changed a lot to the point that they actually they call them something else. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's what it is, isn't it? That's it. That's it. It's dark in Aberdeen now. Joe, time to put the lights on. Yes. It's not dark here, but you'd have to have the lights on, I think. But there you go. Yeah, there you are, Joe. So it's 20 to 5 in the afternoon, basically, Joe. Dark in Aberdeen. And so there we go. 20 to 5 in the afternoon. Let me see. Yes, 20 to 5. Yes, 20 to 5. Yeah. So there we go. So it'll be dark here in a month's time. At this time it'll be dark here as well. But it's not quite. We're not quite as far north here. So yeah. Interesting, isn't it? Right. Let's have a look. What was the next one we did? Another Terry's one. I had a few Terry's this time last year. Not sure why that was particularly, but we did. I can find where the other one is. I've lost it. There we go. Yes, we reviewed the Terry's chocolate orange Sensations as well. Yeah, I couldn't believe they'd basically changed, just got rid of the white one and the white chocolate one and not replaced it, which was madness really. But I did still nonetheless give it a 4 out of 5. Just changed the same thing there. So I did still give it a 4 out of 5 because I do quite like them. I must say they are nice Terry's chocolate orange Sensations. They have a dark one and milk one. They have the toffee crunch one, and I think the popping candy one, didn't they? Which they'd made pink this time. But they reduced the size of it, they reduced the weight. The bag size was still the same, if not bigger than the other one, but it was like 40 grams or 60 grams light or something like that. So it was a bit of a problem. But there's poor distribution in it as well. It's just a bit of a shame really, I think, that they just affected it so much and got rid of one of them. I don't know why they've done that. Black Magic was Roundtree's, now Nestle. Lucky it's still around, and I spotted it in Tesco today. Still got the raspberry fondant and coffee cream, so it's better than others these days. That's not too bad then. I've not seen it for a while. Yeah, that's good then. That's good that's still around. I'll have to look out for that actually, Black Magic. That sounds quite nice. Coffee cream. So try and maybe I'll have to get that. Did I review Black Magic at some point? I feel like maybe I did. Let's have a look. Maybe it's a live. I used to do the live reviews, didn't I, with the chocolate selections. Let's have a look. Let's see. Yeah, I did Black Magic review live. Nestle Black Magic. Yeah, I did it 5 years ago. 5 years ago, just 27th December. Yeah, so might be up for a re-review that, mightn't it? But I did. Yeah, I did review. I thought I did. Interesting indeed. Yeah, there we go. So what time does it go? I guess it's because you're pretty much. Well, I don't know if you're quite near the equator, are you, Jab? Really, but maybe you are. I don't know. What's it like where you are? Maybe it goes dark. Is it quite consistent throughout the year? Maybe, I don't know. Do you have like a proper autumn and different seasons and things? I don't know how close to the equator you are, really, Jab. I think you're sure you're in the south part of Brazil, aren't you? But even so, I think it's a million miles away from the equator even then. But there we go. Yeah. It's 2 Chocolo 6 says, you know what? I don't feel like these. I can't give these the same. I think I'm gonna. It's a 3. I'm gonna say 3.5 out of 5. Give them the benefit of the doubt, but they've just. I don't know. They're just not as exciting as they used to be. They used to be so much more interesting, and I just found them to be a bit disappointing now. There's not really a weak one in there, but when there's only 4 different ones rather than 5, it just becomes a bit. They're just not that interesting. You'd rather have something a bit more variety in there. So before, it would be a good substitute for something like Roses or Quality Streets because it had 5 different types. And when it's only got 4 in, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like you're getting the same kind of product anymore. I mean, I know 5 is still not that many, but it feels a lot more varied than just having 4. So yeah, I feel like the quality of this one as a chocolate selection is definitely, and an alternative to other things, has definitely gone down. It's just not as good as it was really. So disappointing. But yeah, so there we go. Alright, we've only got one more for today, guys. One more for today, and it was a classic. It was a re-review of a classic. We might have half mentioned it today. Yes, the Mars bar. Yes, I re-reviewed it. I might have to do another poll to see which classic bars to re-review again. Not done one for a while. I gave it not too. It is quite an average product. I think the Mars bar 3 out of 5. I gave it's basically, as all of you know. So it's nougat with a caramel covered in chocolate. It's quite. I think it's called. What's it called? Is it the it's the Milky Way in the US, isn't it? Milky Way bar. Not bad bar, really. Basically, I prefer them refrigerated. I like the Mars Dark has always got a place in my heart. When they did like a dark chocolate version of it, and it changed the nougat to be sort of really light coloured. Really nice and interesting it was. I think this one basically is just a bit sort of. It's just a bit of an average pot. I think when it's refrigerated, it's a 3.5 or 4 maybe. I think generally, I think this is it. Right now, sun up 5:30, sunset 6:30. I see. Okay. And does it basically vary between that an hour or something like that? Maybe in the winter time it's 5:30 sundown, sunset. Sun up at 6:30 in the morning, something like that. Yeah. So it varies quite a lot as we've been mentioned. Really, basically the sunset can be sort of 9-10 o'clock at night in the summertime, and sunrise basically 3-4 in the morning. So. Yeah, lovely. It's lovely when it's like that light early in the morning. It's so nice. That light late at night. But obviously you have to take the rough with the smooth, So that's it. It's funny. I was looking at my videos, looking at look back my videos. I've aged so much in the past 5 years. I think they were saying that basically you age quite heavily. I think it's in I think it's, when does it say? I think it's like in your 60s and maybe in your 40s or something like that. I think there's 2 stages in life. Obviously it's on average, stuff like this. And I definitely feel like I've sort of crossed into an aging period of my life now. I think where just my hair's all going grey, I don't know. I still feel like I'm just as young as I was, but there we go. This music is the best you've used on your stream. Oh, thank you very much, Carol. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, it's basically Nintendo Cafe music. So there's lots of YouTube videos on here, just a selection of music and things. So yeah, I'm glad you like it. The Nintendo ones are good ones to have, really. I was trying to sort of vary it up a bit, but for one reason or another, just to see how it went. But this is it's quite nice, this one, I must say. I'm glad you like it as well. I'm glad you like it. We got from Xenoblade Chronicles, the current song actually. Yes, there we go. So quite a variety of Nintendo music. Yep, music perfect. So great stuff. Oh, good. So I'm glad you enjoy it. I mean, I might still vary it a bit just to keep it non-samey, but you know, I might still rotate back around to the best ones, of course. But yeah, great choice. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're enjoying it. I mean, I had like a Halloweeny one last week. I had to have the Halloween one, didn't I? Really? Although I could have done a Nintendo Halloween one, I guess. Or did I do a Nintendo Halloween one? I don't think I did for some reason. But yeah, there we go. Oh, but glad you like it, Skywalker, and Alan as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, glad you're enjoying it. I don't know if I should have music in my regular reviews. I think that's going too far, isn't it? I think the music in the regular reviews. I don't know. Maybe I could do. I don't know. I feel like it might be too much. That might be too much. Yes, it's been great to be with the community all these years. Oh, thank you very much, Jerry. It has been a while. I mean, you've been on the channel for quite some time. All of you have, really, haven't you? I think for the most part. I think Skywalker maybe is the latest person. Maybe Skywalker's been here a couple of years, haven't you, Skywalker? I think. You know, yeah. So yeah, interesting one. But time has gone by, hasn't it? Has gone by. Some people have come and gone, of course, but most people have stayed. Some people are still around, sort of. You know, it's one of those, isn't it? Did you get many trick-or-treaters yesterday? Well, basically, I got about 2, I think. But I had to leave. I had to leave the house. I mentioned earlier. I went. You know, basically was late going to the gym yesterday. I had to go. I think I went at 7:30, I think, till 9:30, something ridiculous, or 7 till 9:30, something like that. Anyway, so basically the key time I missed all of the trick-or-treaters. I think I wouldn't have been in. So yeah. Did you get many Skywalker? I don't know, yeah, it's one of those. But it's sort of like an unwritten thing, isn't it, these days, where they don't go to houses that don't have pumpkins when they're outside. But people still came to mine. I have a pumpkin. I've been watching and commenting since 2018. Goodness me, 7 years, Andrew. Goodness me. Yeah, I remember. I remember you. Obviously, I think you've been through. When you went through all my backlog of videos, I remember you were commenting on loads of them. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, it's been great to have you, Andrew. Great to have you all here. Really, it's been a very consistent and welcoming and lovely community as well. It's been great, really. You know, it's just a shame that YouTube just doesn't promote content like mine these days. I mean, my channel is, you know, it's obviously, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not in any way, shape, or form trying to say, oh, it's all YouTube's fault. You know, I'm not doing crazy things. You know, I'm not sort of, you know, I could do crazy stuff and make it sort of more extravagant, things like that. But you know, I think I don't know. I like it being what it is, and I feel like to change it might just defeat the point of it, really, and stuff like that. But yeah, but unfortunately, back in the day, I think if I'd have launched this channel maybe maybe just 2 years earlier, I think things would have been a lot different. You know, I think it would have, you know, but YouTube has moved on a bit. It has the algorithm now recommending content rather than just recommending content that people already watch back to them, like people who've subscribed to. So a lot of people just use the home menu now rather than the subscription menu to view content. So you don't even have to subscribe to people these days because the home menu will provide people that you like anyway. But of course, it's just not great for me, because if I want to sort of do a live stream, people aren't subscribing to my channel because they just see it on the home menu, so they don't know I do live streams and stuff like that. So you know, it's one of those. That's the problem, really. I don't know. Yeah. And just people just view my content in a certain way. They probably don't watch whole videos. I don't really know what the average of YouTube content is watched is and stuff like that, but I don't know, does my content push people to other videos like YouTube wants them to and stuff like that? I don't think so. So I don't know, one of those, but you know, it's just the way it is, isn't it? It's just the way it is. 7 years ago, Theresa May was Prime Minister and the Queen was still on the throne. Yeah, goodness me, things have changed, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely a lot different. Definitely a lot different than all the pandemic and this that and the other. I got 2 as well. More celebration tub for you. Yes, I see. Well, hang on a sec. Oh yes, 2 as well. Yes, I see. Well, this is it exactly. That's it. I ended up with all the treats back to yeah. I got like some Swizzles Matlow stuff, you know, like all the refresher bars and things, stuff like that. Yeah. Have you dabbled in TikTok? I've published a couple of videos there, Alan. I've done it the past couple of weeks. When I do my shorts and things, I publish them to TikTok as well, generally. So I don't do too bad in there, but you know, I don't know. I think again, it's one of those, and I think TikTok again is a bit like people doing strange things, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. I just don't think my content's really. It's just not what it's about, is it? At the moment, I don't think. You know. But there we are. It's just the way it goes, isn't it? I don't know. You don't need to do it for the money or the clicks, Rob. This is the best content as far as I'm concerned. Oh, thank you very much. Well, this is it. This is the thing, you see. I like the fact that it's not typical, and it is what it is. You know, I feel like if I change it, then I don't know. Maybe it would have more people, and maybe that's a good thing. You know, I don't know, but I don't know. It's one of those, isn't it? You know, I don't know. because the problem is as well, if you deviate from what you do these days as well, it counts against you. So for instance, if these days, if I publish a video that's just an update video, because it's an update video and people aren't as interested, it kind of counts against my content on the channel, because it's not because it's as well only say 100 people watch this one, if that, as opposed to the fact that usual videos might get 200, 300 views. So it's like, oh, there's something, we're not going to promote you as much because this video is a bit different and not as. So I can't just publish random things. You know what I mean? This is why you see a lot of channels these days. If they'll create another channel rather than publish to the same one when it's different types of content. So because the algorithm, you can't, if you publish different sorts of things, kind of counts against you if you don't get the same engagement. The algorithm will start saying, oh, people aren't as interested in your channel anymore, so we can't, because people are expecting it to all just be, let's say in my case, just all reviews or something. So if I start publishing other videos, which might be me baking cakes or something like that, which might be more popular, and if that is more popular, but then if I then publish a review video, it's not as popular, and it'll be like, oh, the engagement's gone down, we won't promote your content as much. So it's just such a pain, it's real pain. YouTube is a bit of a minefield. Sounds like hard work. Yeah, this is it. It is a bit of a pain, to be honest with you, Alan. You just want to be able to just publish things and not worry about it. But yeah, it's just awkward and annoying. Yeah, it is really. I don't know what the answer is, to be honest with you. I don't know what the answer is. I mean, the thing is, if the content was really good and liked by a lot of people, it would still rise to the top, wouldn't it? So there is that. You just got to. But it's just the fact that it's very quirky. There's no reason for YouTube to promote my stuff as much. And I think people, it's not like I'm reviewing cars or something where it's a real investment for people to buy a car, isn't it? And they really want to look at a lot of reviews and things. I'm reviewing things like chocolate bars. It's not that much of it. You don't lose a lot of money if you just buy a chocolate bar to see whether you like it or not, do you really? So my channel's probably more about just the quirkiness of it, just people just enjoying the fact that it is what it is. But you won't necessarily search out a Mars review and stuff like that potentially, will you? Stuff like that. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Difficult one. TikTok is a random place. When I was on it years ago, there was comedy sketches, young people filming their grandparents, and old celebs like Michael Barrymore making a Gen Z comeback. Yeah, it is. It's all about the shop. TikTok makes loads of money now. Apparently, it makes tons of money. I think it's really, really, really successful. You can sell things on your own page, I think. So it might be something to look into. I could sort of sell chocolate and stuff like that on my page. But again, I mean, it's not me particularly selling it. I think I can just link to places selling it, I think, and stuff like that. But maybe something to look into, something to look into. Yeah. Be true to yourself, that's all you can do. Well, this is it, this is it, exactly. Yeah, so it is a funny one. I don't know what the answer is really to it. I don't know whether there is an answer to my kind of channel. I mean, you do see, like, there's channels that do review things, isn't there? Like, there's those, I think Rate My Takeaway's gone now, isn't it, because of some controversies. But there's channels like that. So there is appetite for that kind of thing. But you've got to be quite quirky, haven't you? And I don't know, how can you? And I don't know whether I want to be quirky on this channel. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. Something to think about, I think. But it's just, I don't know. It's like you say, you just want to. It's time as well, really. If you start sort of investing a lot of time into trying to do something a bit more quirky and things, and then you're producing less. Like so a lot of channels, that are quite successful. They can produce our videos very quickly because you have a lot of people working on the videos, or they take a lot of time, but they're getting millions of views in the meantime anyway, so it doesn't matter, so they don't need to worry about making them very quickly. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, an interesting one. But as I say, I've got, you all like the channel, that's the main thing, isn't it? This is it. So I think that's it. It's one of those, isn't it? You could be. It could be just very. Would it be the same if you just had lots of people and made it random? Me bungee jumping out of a helicopter reviewing chocolate and stuff like that. I don't really. It might be quite quirky and funny in its own way, but it probably wouldn't be the same, would it? Well, hello there, Georgie. Good to see you. I'm definitely more of a lurker watcher, but your videos are a big comfort watch for me. Oh, thank you very much, George. Really nice of you to say. And yeah, you've been on the channel for a very long time, and this is it as well. That's the other thing. I mean, Georgie's hit the nail on the head there. Really. There are lots of people who just watch and they don't really comment or don't really do this, that, or the other. But or not noticeably anyway. But they still do it and things like that. So sometimes you don't. Just because you don't have a lot of overtly active people on the channel doesn't mean there aren't there. So it's one of them, and I think that will always be the case where the percentage of people who do sort of say or do things, will be a lot smaller than the people who actually watch the channel. So this is it. So, but it's very much appreciated, Georgie. Thank you very much for saying that as well. It's really nice. I'm glad you're here watching. I'm glad you're still here as well, and I'm glad the memberships keep getting to you as well. It's good that they go to people who enjoy their channels. Well, my big worry is that you just go to random people who don't really enjoy the channel. So I'm assuming that YouTube's worked that out. People actually get something on the channel. But that's very nice of you to say, Georgie. I'm really glad you're still around as well. Good to see you again. Thanks very much. Oh. There's only a few people on TikTok who have found a huge audience. I've found a niche. A lot of it's smaller channels with people posting random stuff or generally being weird. I know, see, when I'm on TikTok and it kind of shows me something, when I go on to it. I don't really follow in on it. I've not really done much on it, basically. So it's just showing me random stuff, I think. But it's all, it is random things. And so I don't really want to see, just, I don't know, people causing like a ruckus on the street or something like that. I'm not really, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. Not really for me, that, but maybe it's because I've not followed other chocolatey things and stuff like this. You're extremely effective in your field, Rob. Oh, thank you very much, Skywalker. Thank you very much. Well, this is it, it's, as long as the people who watch it enjoy it, it's just a shame that the outreach isn't very, it's a bit difficult just trying to get to new people and stuff like that, and I think, yeah, but this is it. But I'm really glad you're enjoying it, Skywalker. This is it as well. I do get the feeling that the people on the channel do enjoy it. The chats or the reviews, bit of both as well. There is a Discord channel as well, which I haven't promoted as much lately. I might have to start promoting that again. I kind of stopped because it was difficult to, I feel like sometimes dedicating my time to things can be quite difficult sometimes, and it's hard to sort of, keep sort of pushing for certain things, and I thought I'd try and push the memberships and stuff like this, and but then maybe I should just just keep doing it like random like I used to do. Where I just do Discord one week and memberships another and stuff like that. You get involved with all sorts of scandals. Have boxing matches. Okay, well this is it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know boxing matches around over Food Review UK or something like that. Honestly, I think I should create a ruckus on the street. Yeah, well this is it. If I did, Andrew, maybe I would get all millions of subscribers. Maybe I would just throw chocolate around the place. Maybe that's what I have to do. Bake some cakes and throw them at people's windows. I don't know. Yeah. But no, my luck, Andrew. I'd just get arrested and I wouldn't get anything benefit from it. So there we are. That's probably how it would go for me. I think you just need a bit of luck, don't you, and stuff like that. And but the thing is, I enjoy the channel. I do enjoy doing it and things. It is difficult. It's been a lot harder in recent months. I've just had so much less time. That's why my reviews have been a bit few and far further between. I used to do like 2 or 3 a week, and 3 or 4 a week, and now it's like 2 or 3 really. That's including, with the sort of like the members updates and things as well, member exclusives and things like this. So it has been a bit more difficult, and yeah, I'm trying to get back into it really. So as I say, but sometimes the fact I'm doing the reviews as well, I try, because obviously the chocolate's got a shelf life. I can't keep hold of it forever, so I need to get the reviews done. But it takes a long time to do the reviews, and then I'm not actually publishing them. So I thought this weekend I'd try and actually do some actual publishing of videos. So I've half done one for the Toblerone truffles. I'm might do another one tomorrow. Might do 1 or 2 reviews maybe. I need to do the November and October update as well, So it's so I don't need to do it, I guess, but I like to be consistent, because the minute you don't keep consistent, then it gets a bit, people are expecting videos and don't get them, and also you stop doing them because you're not being consistent with it. You stop the emphasis on giving yourself the impetus to do it. So yeah, difficult one. Oh dear. But yeah, Mars Bar. Well, Mars Bar, yeah, good to me. Yes, I did a bit of a nice chat there, didn't we? Really? I forgot what I was doing about Mars Bar. But yes, Mars Bar now. Well, I think again, it's another one. It's a staple, Mars Bar, isn't it? I think, 3 out of 5. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I feel like it is a 3.5 out of 5. I think just purely because of the fact that I've done the wrong one there. I've got like different. That's the regular review one. This is the regular review stars. This is the look back stars. There we go. I've got them a few times. 3.5 out of 5. I'm going to up it. I'm going to up it. I feel like it is still relatively average, but it does work, and it's very nice chilled. I really like it refrigerated. It feels probably a 4 out of 5 when refrigerated, so I'll give it a benefit of the doubt. Put it in the middle. Yes, Mars Bar tree size work better for him. So, well, this is a good point, Alan. This is a very good point. I've always found the ones in celebrations, which obviously not a bit smaller in treat size, but they do taste really nice, and I know exactly what you mean. It's so in the Snickers ones as well, and I think the treat size ones are probably, I've not had them for a long time, but I can imagine they'll be the same as well. Just have something a bit more interesting about them. Yeah, so I'd have to try them actually, Alan. I think you're right there. I think you're right. It's something about proportions, isn't it? Maybe it's the amount of chocolate to nougat ratio is just better in those. I don't know, but I do find in celebrations as well, the chocolates there are a lot, just work a lot better, you know, like the Snickers and the Mars bars. They're not as mundane as you'd think they'd be. But yeah, so interesting on that one. But yeah, I think Mars bar, it probably is more of a 3 than a 3.5. But as I say, when refrigerated, it does really work for me. I really like the consistency and the texture of the refrigerator. It's really nice, you know. Really do enjoy it. Yeah. Oh dear, there we go. Right, well, that's pretty much it for the look back this week, everyone. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. It's been a while since we did look back. I'll try and get on top of the shorts as well, because the look back usually I say which one of the 4 I reviewed 5 years ago should I do a short on, or 1 year ago. I think it's 1 year actually. So I'll do that again. I'm 2 shorts behind on that as well, so I have to get them done as well. Goodness me, so much to do, honestly. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I've got to get back on top of that. So one of those I'll have to do as well. Don't normally take too long, the shorts, to be honest with you. It's just one of those where it's just, you know, just trying to, you just got to do things, haven't you? Just got to do whatever you can do. Just got to do it. I think eventually it'll all fall into place. But there we are. There we go. So turning the lights off there. Let's see. Always do it in the wrong order. It'd be nice to do it in the right order, I think, one time. There we go. One less to do. Let's have a look. 1 year back. Can I find that graphic? No. There we go. Yes, there we are. There we go. But yeah, no, you enjoy Look Back. It's really good. I'm glad to do a bit of variety on the channel as well. I've got Look Back, Stash Watch, got the sort of user discussion ones as well. Viewer discussions. And what's the other? We'll do another one as well. I think it's just those 3, isn't it? Stash Watch, Look Back. Yes, the viewer discussion ones. There might have been others in the past, but they're the main ones, isn't it? Your Milka shot appeared on my feed from 3 years ago. Goodness me. Well, that's good at least. At least it's still throwing them out again. That's quite good. Yeah, 3 years ago. Goodness me. Oh, that's a shame. I've got loads of shorts now. You know, I used to do them very sparingly. Short reviews. I've done like a few. Just look at these chocolate shorts. But the music might stop in a minute, by the way. We're near the end of it actually. But but the videos, the actual review ones, I've done quite a lot of those as well. It's just over time, it's just built up, you know, just crazy really. So yes, I have to get a couple more out there as well and see how they go. I don't know if I could publish them to TikTok or something like that. Might be quite difficult, but yeah, there we are. But I'm glad it's still coming around, Alan. Thank you for letting me know that. That's good to hear at least. Because that's the other thing as well. That's the good thing about publishing stuff. Once it's there forever. Then you know, and then you know, it could just one day all could just blow up and people could find it all and really like it. So there we go. Interesting one. But yeah, there we are. Right, well guys, I think that's pretty much to the end of there. Let's say this one's this week's look back. Next week I might try a discussion one next week. We'll see. But let me know what you prefer. Leave a comment. Let me know what you prefer to sort of like to see. There might be some Stash Watch things. There's always Stash Watch. There's always more coming out. I've still got more that I've bought since, actually, you know. So it is one of them. There's loads. There's always more to review. It's crackers really. All right, guys. Great to see you all. Great to see you, Alan. Great to see you, Andrew. Great to see you, Joe. And George as well. Great to see you, Georgie. And Skywalker, of course, as well. And Scotty from early on. I think Scotty might have possibly dozed off. I know sometimes I have a bit of a nap in the afternoon. Yeah, that's what age does to you as well. But yeah, really is good to see you all. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. Massively appreciated. Really is. And thank you for turning up for these chats. Great to chat to you all. As I say, always enjoyable. Really is. Fab, nice one. Thanks for a great look back. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much, Alan. You enjoy yours too. Have a great one yourself. Enjoy the choc. I might nip to Tesco in a minute. See if I can find these Heroes special boxes. Maybe some other stuff as well. I think Andrew mentioned something else as well, didn't he? I can't remember what it was now. Something else that was in there. Can't think what it was. No, it's left my mind now. But I'll have a look. I'll see what I can find anyway. Yes. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you very much, Georgie. Have a great one too, Georgie. Thanks so much. Great to see you, by the way. It really is great to see you. And thanks for watching. Really is. And don't worry, I don't expect you to comment or chat all the time or anything like that. It's really appreciated when you do, though, of course, but only when you want to. Thank you very much, Georgie. And have a great night as well, Joe. Thank you so much, Joe. Great to see you again. It really is good to see you. And yeah, and it's dark here now, Joe, as well. It's 5 o'clock now, and it's dark here, Joe. It's not dark, but it's you know, the sky's dark blue basically. If the lights were off, you know, it would be dark. All right, take care, everyone. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.